Uncontested divorce in Orange County. Everyone wants a quick divorce, but is that attainable? Attaining a divorce can be extremely expensive and may take months if not years to finish. Before deciding to file for a divorce, try communicating with your spouse. If you want a simple divorce, it is highly advantageous for both you and your spouse to have a plan before filing. See if you and your spouse can come to a mutual agreement concerning issues such as child custody, spousal support, and personal property. Not only pursuing an uncontested divorce will allow the future in your hands versus the judge, it will also be an inexpensive divorce. First, let's delve into what an uncontested divorce is. What is an uncontested divorce? In an uncontested divorce, both parties are in agreement with the terms of the divorce. There are several issues that arise during a divorce. These issues can include child support, child custody, spousal support, or division of assets such as a house or IRA. If the parties are unable to resolve these issues, a lawyer and/or a judge is required. If the parties are able to resolve these issues, then the parties will have a simple divorce and are able to hire a paralegal or legal document assistant to do their paperwork. How much does an uncontested divorce cost? If there are no issues involved in your divorce, then you can obtain an uncontested divorce. As you can imagine, when there are no issues to be resolved, you can obtain an inexpensive divorce. However, the cost of an uncontested divorce can vary depending on whether you have minor children or not, or if you have property, assets to be divided. The courts require additional paperwork when there are minor children or when there are property, assets to be divided. Therefore, there may be additional cost associated with your uncontested divorce if we are dealing with minor children and property, assets. The good news is whether your divorce requires these additional documents or not, your divorce will still be a lot less expensive if both parties are in agreement. An attorney is usually hired when parties are not in agreement. The attorney will ultimately help the parties to come to a mutual agreement on the various issues that they may have during this process. However, if you can resolve your issues amicably and amongst each other, the burden of hiring an attorney and appearing in court and paying hundreds and thousands of dollars will be cut short. How long does an uncontested divorce take? In California, once you file for a divorce, the divorce will have to remain open for at least 6 months. This means once the other party has been served with the petition, the 6-month clock starts ticking. The court does this so that the parties have time to stop the divorce if both parties change their mind, and for both parties to have ample time to carefully resolve any issues they may have. Therefore, regardless of whether you have a contested or uncontested divorce, the wait time is at least 6 months. Unfortunately, if you want a quick divorce in California, that would not be possible. Of course, if you have an uncontested divorce, you are almost guaranteed to at least get your divorce within that 6 months. Most divorces that are contested can go for several months or even years after the 6-month waiting period. Divorce is not an easy process emotionally for both parties. The longer it takes, the more strain it puts on you and your family. At Smart LDA, we try to minimize the emotional strain and get your divorce done quick, efficiently, and cheap. Call us today for a free consultation.